Welcome to the Special Needs Service Request System. This video covers how to request an individual consultation. The system also allows you to submit requests for a program consultation or a training consultation. The Special Needs Service Request System is part of Toronto Children's Services Operator's Online Services System. You need a user account to log into the Online Services System and submit a request. Refer to the Special Needs Service Request System user guide on our website for details such as how your user account is set up. Once you are on the login screen for online services, enter your user ID and password and then click Login. Once you log in, you'll see the homepage of the system. You may see one or more menu options at the top of the screen. Click on Special Needs Services and select Request Services. First, select a service. The three types of services that you can request will be displayed. If you have questions about these services, please contact the Special Needs Resource staff who supports your childcare program or email ecbsupport@toronto.ca. To fill in an individual consultation request, click on the Request button under the Individual Consultation heading. You will be asked to confirm if you have all the necessary information to fill in the request. When you are ready, click the checkbox to confirm and click the Start Request button to begin. There is a visual guide at the top of each screen that shows you where you are in the process. The current screen is Contact Information. If your user account is associated with one childcare program, the location information is already filled in for you. However, if there are more than one childcare programs linked to your account, you will be asked to select the service location from a drop-down list. If you do not see the desired location in the list, contact the person who set up your user account. If you are making a service request for a home childcare program, you will also be asked to specify the major intersection of the location where the service will take place. Below the location information is the contact information set up with your user account. If this is the contact information to be used for this request, click the Next button to proceed. However, if a different contact person or different phone number or email address is to be used for this request only, click the Edit Contact Information button to make changes. When you are finished, click the Next button. On this screen, you will be asked to provide the child's name, date of birth, and gender. Please make sure that you have obtained consent from the child's parent or guardian for submitting this request and allowing the referral to be sent to the Special Needs Resource staff. To protect privacy, the system will not save the child's name and full date of birth. The system will only save the child's age group, gender, and an anonymous reference number. On the screen, enter the child's given name and family name. You can click to see an example. Enter the child's formal name as shown on a legal document such as birth certificate or passport. Do not enter the nickname or initial. Then click on the calendar to enter the child's date of birth. Use the arrows to move forward or backward to the desired year and month. Then select the date. Select the child's gender from the drop-down list, and then click the Next button to proceed. If the Next button is not available, it means you have not filled in all of the required fields. On the Review and Submit screen, you can review the details of your request. If any of the information is incorrect, click the Back button at the bottom of the screen to go back and make corrections. Do not use the back arrow of your web browser, otherwise the details you have entered may be lost. You'll notice that the name of the Special Needs Resource staff who will receive this request is also shown on the screen. If everything is correct, click the Submit button. When the request is submitted successfully, a request ID will be assigned. If you need to cancel or change the request, contact the Special Needs Resource staff and provide this request ID. Now is the final step, to print a hard copy or save a PDF copy of the request details shown on the screen. Please keep this copy and share it with the Special Needs Resource staff, as the child's name and date of birth are only shown on the screen and the printed or PDF copy. They are only available to you. After you have printed or saved, go to the bottom of the screen and click the checkbox. Then click the Next button to continue. The process is now complete. From this screen, you can click the Create Another Request button to start another request, or log out from the system. Here's a reminder about how to get help. Thanks for watching this video.